Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my annual 2024 favorites video, sharing with you all of my favorite things this year from skincare products, makeup, handbags, clothing, trends, etc, etc. So if you're interested in that, then please keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so this is a video that I like to do every year at this point. I just think it's fun to look back on what I was loving in any given year and what the trends were. So if you want to check out my 2023 favorites that I did about a year ago, which gosh, I feel like that video was just yesterday. I can't believe it's already been a year. But you can go ahead and check out that video on my channel as well if you like. Just figured we would start with skincare first, I guess. The first new favorite of mine in terms of skincare this year, Sulwhasoo Gentle Cleansing Foam Wash. This stuff is absolutely amazing. The first time I used it just once, I was like, oh, this is the one. As soon as I used it, I felt like my skin was new. Like I sloughed off like the old layer of skin and was like reborn with baby smooth skin. It's not pretty in any way. The packaging is not necessarily beautiful. This weird sort of yellowy color is not very beautiful, but I don't care. This stuff works, you guys. The biggest con I would say though is obviously the price. This is about $52 Canadian for this tiny bottle. I first got the travel size version, as you guys probably saw in my Sephora haul sale video, and I immediately after using it twice I was like, yeah, I need to invest in the full size. So yes, love this stuff. And my other favorite when it came to skincare discoveries this year was the CanMake Mermaid Skin Gel UV SPF 50 Sunscreen Lotion. This was actually a souvenir gift from my friend Sarah. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you again so much for this. She picked this up for me when she was visiting Japan recently, and I've always wanted to try it because the packaging is super cute, and I've heard so many great things about Asian sunscreens, as in they're not as thick and cakey when it comes to some of the like more Western brands, and oh my goodness, you guys, it's freaking true. Because I've also tried the Biore one, which she picked up for me, and I love that one as well. This one is just so incredibly thin. It's almost like a serum. It goes right on and you don't even feel it. It's not thick. It doesn't sting my eyes. I am totally sold and will pretty much only buy Asian SPFs at this point. So now let's move on to my favorite makeup products of this year. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm really just not that into makeup anymore. I know some of my videos that get the most views on my channel are actually makeup reviews, which I'm so surprised and grateful for, honestly, because so much competition when it comes to makeup content, especially in the YouTube and TikTok space. There's just so many people doing it. So I kind of feel intimidated to even dip my toe in it, but surprisingly, those videos do really well for me typically. But if I speak my truth, then honestly, I'm kind of outgrowing makeup. I'm kind of thinking of doing Project Pan in the new year. I kind of low-key already did start doing it this year, but basically it's like the goal to use up all of your existing makeup before you buy any more, and that's kind of where I'm at. I've been using up a lot of products that I've had, gosh, since like 2015. I'm just like going ham and wearing makeup like pretty much every day just to use it all up because a lot of it is expiring and is incredibly old. So I haven't really bought any new makeup, let alone dabbled in like experimenting and trying. Like that was very much my thing in like my early 20s. I've kind of outgrown it for now. I'm sure I will have phases where I get in and out of makeup, but I'll say it's been at least 2 to 2.5 years where I'm just really not that passionate about makeup anymore because I just have so much to use up. But anyways, that being said, here are the honorable mentions for makeup this year. So first and foremost this year, especially at the early half of the year, I tried a lot of Asian beauty products when it came to skincare and makeup, and I really loved the Flower Nose Swan Ballet glitter eyeliner thing and also the palette, both in the white version. Yeah, I absolutely love these things, you guys. I have full reviews on my channel as well if you want to hear my more in-depth pros and cons on these products. I just absolutely love these. I highly recommend these. And then for Western makeup, I really did love the Tarte Fake Awake white eyeliner. I love using this in the inner corners, and it really packs a punch. And this next one is a recent favorite, and it is the Lancome Lash Idole mascara. And oh my goodness, you guys, this one is probably even better than the Dior mascara that I did a review on years ago. This one also has a curved wand that's like plastic, but it really does make your lashes look so curled. It looks like you've curled your lashes and or put falsies on. I absolutely love this stuff, and generally speaking, I've noticed that Lancome makes like the best mascaras. Again, I'm not really in the makeup space these days. I don't know if that's a well-known fact, but just in my own personal opinion, I found they just kill it every single time when it comes to mascara. Alrighty guys, so next up, let's get into hair and Bath & Body products. My number one hair favorite this year is none other than the Shiseido Fino hair mask. Now I know I did a roundup video reviewing this product in my reviewing Japanese beauty products video I did like a long time ago, and I said that it was like all right but kind of mid. At that time I had virgin black hair, so I was definitely not the right person to basically review how good or bad this was on damaged hair. So I tried this again on damaged hair, aka my hair has been bleached like 3 times to get it to this light blondish brownish color for the various weddings that I was in this year. So I thought I would try this again, and I will say on actual damaged hair, like bleached or color treated hair, this stuff slaps so hard. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It really does heal my hair and make it soft and smooth, and it's pretty much the only thing that makes my hair not look like a straw haystack mess. Highly recommend this. I have another girlfriend, Lindsay, shouts out to you, love you girl, that I recommended this to. She also has color treated and damaged hair, and she loves this stuff too. So honestly guys, get your hands on it. When it goes on sale, it's like $9 or so. So yes, definitely love this stuff. I've changed my mind about it. And I thought I would just mention a little drugstore favorite. This is my favorite body wash I've used this year. I find Olay body washes are just so slept on. They work so incredibly well for like drugstore products, and it makes my skin so supple and soft like a rose petal. Honestly, it gives me baby smooth skin. This is not anything new, this Olay Moisture Ribbons body wash. It's been around forever and ever, and I see why. It's just amazing. And last for Bath & Body / hair is this MEJ hairbrush. I'm so sorry, as you can see, my hairs are like really messy and disgusting in it. That's how much I use this religiously every single day. Now MEJ is actually more famous for their squared off paddle brush version, this one right here. So I went in with the intention to get this one because this is like the viral one that everybody has on TikTok. But I was like a 2-for-1 deal sort of thing. I forget exactly what it was. I think it was to get free shipping. So I decided to get this oval one too, just to give it a try. And honestly, once again, I feel like I keep saying this in this video, but this one is so slept on. This oval one is way better in my opinion. I absolutely love that it has this little bristly bit in there that really just feels like it's capturing every single hair and also massaging your scalp as it does so. It's so incredibly comfortable to use. It's way less wide and bulky than this one. This one I feel like the bristles are so far apart that it's not really catching every hair. But yeah, this one is amazing. It's probably the best hairbrush I've ever used. Honestly, I highly recommend this. I absolutely love this one. Alrighty guys, and now on to fashion. So my favorite clothing pieces of this year. As you know, not just this year, any year, I'm such a coquette girly. I've always loved coquette things. Now it's super duper on trend this year. I've specifically always loved bows and like lace trim like this. So I've been loving this whole like lace up trim thing. Everything I buy this year has this on it, and I've been loving it. What can I say? I've also been absolutely loving the Lululemon Define jackets. As you've probably seen on my channel, I have them in multiple different colors now, and I just can't say enough good things about these, you guys. I highly recommend them. They're so easy grab and go. They're super comfortable and stretchy, and you just look so put together but not trying too hard when you wear these. They're just flattering. They just make you look nice, you know? Now for some of my favorite bags this year. So this one comes as no surprise to me because I absolutely knew that I would love this bag, but this has been one of my all-time favorites this year, the Coach Terry shoulder bag. Specifically, mine has the Valentine's Day limited edition heart print on it. I absolutely love this bag, you guys. I love a good baguette shoulder bag, especially in the summer months. It's so grab and go, easy going on my shoulder, just carrying it around. I find with age, and especially this year, I'm really kind of growing out of crossbody bags. Because of the way that it kind of cuts off here, it kind of like ruins your outfit sometimes. And if you're a little bit larger chested like me, it really emphasizes that when you don't want it to sometimes, and it makes your shirt ride down because the strap is like pushing down on your clothes. And I had a bad experience one summer where I wore a white tank top and a black crossbody on top, and then I went through sprinklers, and then the water sort of caused the black dye on the leather to stain my white top. So I'm just really not the biggest fan of crossbodies. As much as they're so hands-free and functional, I'm just not the biggest fan of them for those reasons. So yeah, I really just love a good shoulder bag these years, and it's just so like vintage, nostalgia, Y2K vibes. And yeah, I said last year that I'm hoping to see more baguette bag shoulder bags, and we definitely did, but I'd like to see even more if possible. Another one of my most used bags this year was actually my Miu Miu Balletto bag. Now, I said in that video, I think that I paid so much money for this bag that I really, really want to use it as much as possible, because with other expensive bags I have in my collection, often when it's like over $400, I'm like too scared to use it, and then it ends up being even more of a waste of money because it just sits there as this expensive thing that guilt trips me every day, like, why did you waste your money? You don't even use me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to use her as much as possible, and boy have I. I use this bag for months and months and months and months. This is pretty much my everyday bag at this point. I'm really loving it. There are things I would change about it, as I do once again have a full review on my channel, sorry. But generally, yeah, I made an effort to actually use my luxury bags this year, and I can proudly say I have. Another bag that I've been using the absolute crap out of is my Longchamp dupe. Now, this is not an actual Longchamp bag. This is some like no-name knockoff. But I've just been loving like the Longchamp silhouette bags. So any kind of like nylon tote bag with a top zip. So unbelievably useful and great for everyday use, especially for the workplace. Alrighty guys, so now that I've gone through all of these specific products that I love this year, I just want to go over some of the general trends and things that I've been loving this year. So I truly feel like 2024 has been the year of me embracing warmth. So for a lot of my life, I've really loved the look of icy, cool toned things. So like cool toned baby pink, lilacs, baby blue, silver jewelry, platinum hair, blue eyes, like cool undertone skin. I just always love the look of like icy, wintry, cool tone things. But this year, I think the trending color of this year was like a warm chocolate brown. And it's kind of funny how trends kind of dictate the general public's feelings, because before I even knew that like brown was the sort of trending color of the year, I just naturally felt myself gravitating towards warmer tones lately. Every now and then we just need a refreshment and we get tired of certain things, and I think I've been chasing that whole cool tone thing for so long and neglecting the fact and hating the fact that I'm a more warm tone leaning person, and I'd always be jealous of people that could pull off silvers and whites and stuff. But I'm kind of realizing this year and leaning into the fact that I am a more neutral to leaning warm tone girly, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. So I've been wearing a lot more like rose gold and gold tone jewelry, using more bags that have gold hardware on them. I've been loving reds and browns and just kind of like incorporating wooden accents and wicker throughout my home, and just, yeah, I've just been really loving warm tone browns and autumn tones lately. And even my hair color this year, I wasn't really sure what I was going for. I think I was going for like Jessica Alba in the early 2000s, kind of like blonde, like not brown but not blonde kind of color. And I've been liking that tone. Also this year I went to Hawaii and got super duper tan, at least 3 to 4 shades darker than my normal color. And so I've been very like sun-kissed and brown, and I've just been really embracing it, honestly. It's been really refreshing to actually for once love that part of myself, that I am in fact a very like browny, warm-toned person. I never ever liked this about myself, and it took a lifetime of me to convince myself that it's beautiful. But yeah, on me, I think it suits me, and I'm really trying to embrace that this year. Again, I will always love cool tone things, and I think that people with cool undertones are so stunning, ethereal, and beautiful. But it's more so I've just accepted that that's not my palette, and that's okay. There's beauty in all different kinds of palettes. That's what makes this world interesting and fun, is that we all look different, and there's beauty in every single kind of look. This year overall has just been, I've said this so many times, you guys, I feel like a broken record. I'm sorry if this is getting annoying, but it truly has been one of the most busiest years of my entire life so far. I had multiple weddings this year, 2 of which I was in for my best friend and my best friend cousin. I moved to a new apartment willy-nilly with no real plan to do so. It kind of just happened. Just so many things happened this year. It was very, very hectic and busy, and I was so incredibly burned out by all of this that from pretty much October till now, I've been more or less a recluse. I've had some social plans here and there, but generally I've kind of just been a couch potato. I didn't even have the energy to film, so I watched a lot of TV. I watched the entire series of Gilmore Girls, and now I'm watching Supernatural because honestly, Jared Padalecki is so handsome. But anyways, yeah, I've watched more TV this year than I have any other year. I've watched so many movies. I also started watching this anime called Frieren with my boyfriend. I've been reading more and just taking lots of naps on my couch, and I'm just in my like hibernation era after a very, very hectic, expensive, and sociable year. Oh my gosh, I also went to Hawaii this year. Like, just so many things happened this year. Anyway, guys, so yeah, the last half of this year, despite getting lots of rest and whatnot, I have been feeling so incredibly lost and depressed about life in general, but especially when it comes to my channel. I really feel like I should niche down, because looking at my channel, you know, I have so many different things that I show and talk about. It's kind of all over the place. So I kind of want to niche it down to only talking about the things I really, really wish to talk about. Because right now it's like I sometimes do kawaii trash hauls, sometimes I do try on hauls, sometimes I do skincare reviews, makeup reviews, handbag reviews, sometimes I talk about minimalism and life, and it's just kind of all over the place. So I kind of want to make it like 1 or 2 niches tops. Let me know what you guys think about that, because as I mentioned earlier in this video, I am changing and growing up a lot this year. There's a lot of things I'm kind of just a little bit over and growing out of. And the thing about growing out of things, I never have any regrets about the past phases that I've had, because they made sense to me at that time. Like when I started this channel, I was really, really into Juicy Couture, Sanrio, and Miniso, and I've actually kind of really outgrown those things recently. Of course, I'll still check it out. It has like a special place in my heart. I do feel my style shifting to less of like a cutesy, kawaii, Y2K girly, and more like of a sort of classy and slightly more mature. It's always going to be girlish and cute when it comes to me, but just trying to dress my age a little bit more. I just definitely do feel myself maturing a lot this year, and finally growing up and appreciating more, I guess, refined looking things. Like some days I feel like I want to dress like a teeny bopper and wear Juicy Couture. Other days I want to be more refined and wear Tory Burch and be more like, you know, office lady, grown woman look. So it really just depends on the day. I'm so tired of beating myself up for it. I'm just gonna like what I like and go with the flow. And I certainly hope you guys do the same. So that is it for this video, you guys. Please let me know in the comments down below what your favorites were this year, and if you agree or disagree with my favorites as well. And also if you've tried anything that you'd love to recommend for me to try as well. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. And I certainly hope you guys have a wonderful, happy holiday and happy new year. And I think this should be my last video of 2024, and then I'm going to take some time off to spend time with friends and family. So thank you all so very much for watching and still being here with me. It truly means the absolute world to me, and I can't wait to film more content for you in the new year. Take care of yourself, guys, and I love you very much. I will see you in the new year. Bye! Love you guys!